Hello everyone and welcome back to the second part of Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. In the last part, we arrived in Rogueport, we met up and saved Goombella from those weird thugs with X's on them, and she said that we needed to meet up with her professor so that he could take a look at the map, which is what we're going to try to do today. So we're going to go ahead and head into the east side of Rogueport and look at all these buildings. We see this one has a shine sprite on it. We go in here and we see Merlin. We can talk to him. To power up your partner, talk to me from the other side of the table. Okay. Welcome to the home of Merlin, the super magician. I foresaw your arrival. I can aid you if you wish. With 3 shine sprites, I can power up your partners. Of course, that means I boost their attack power, but I also throw in a new move for free. So, which partner would you like to power up? Huh? You don't have enough shine sprites. Be gone! Come back with more. So he kicked us out because we don't have any shine sprites yet. So let's go ahead and try the next door. Lots of books, and this looks like the guy. Oh, hi! There you are, Professor Frankly. What's Who's there? Who wants me? Ah, yes, you. Now, you, I've seen your face before. Yes, that face. Wait for it, just a moment. Don't tell me now. Silence. I'll get it right. It's not Goombriel. It's not Eliza Goom. Aha! I've got it! You're Goombella, aren't you? You were in my archaeology class last year, am I right? Wow, yes sir, that's me. I'm Goombella, a junior at UGoom. Go Goombas! Of course, I remember you, not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty good at remembering. You, though, you stick out to me in my mind because you're such an exceptional student. And that guy behind you is... Who? Mario, Professor. He's Mario. You know, the famous one. Oh, my apologies. I'm such a bookworm. I haven't a clue about what's hip right now. In any case, what sort of errand brings you two all the way to a place like this? We were hoping you'd tell us about the legendary treasure said to be below Rogueport. I thought that if anyone knew anything about it, it would be you, Professor Frankly. Of course I know about it. The reason I came here was to study that very subject. But why do you tykes want to learn about the legendary treasure? You know that most say it's a little more than a fairy tale, don't you? Archaeologists and historians have to search for the truth in those fairy tales, though. Me, I believe the legendary treasure truly does exist, and I really want to find it. Good point, and well made. In that case, I'll cooperate with you however I can. First of all, about the treasure, there are many mysteries surrounding it. Some say it's an infinitely vast treasure hoard, while others say it's a magical item. Some books say it's actually a monster, while others claim it's an empty chest. So many different theories, obviously it's impossible to divine the truth among them. But all agree on one point. To find the treasure, one must have the crystal stars. To find the treasure of yore, take the 7 crystal stars to the Thousand-Year Door. You mean the crystal stars in that old saying that super elderly people pass down? Indeed, the same. That saying goes, if you want to find the legendary treasure, you must first collect the 7 crystal stars. Hold the magical map aloft before the entrance to the Thousand-Year Door, then the stars will light the way that leads to the stones of yesterday. Yeah. A lot of lore I've read says that if this magical map is taken to the doorway, then it'll show you where to find the crystal stars. Correct, and the Thousand-Year Door is supposedly here, deep beneath this town. Yet the critical piece of the puzzle, the magical map, is lost. If only we had that map. But we do have it, Professor. Or, well, not we exactly. Mario has the magical map. What? Humbity bubbity humbity bubbity hoobity hobbity hobbity hoofla. Really? You actually have it? Could I just take a look quick at it, if you don't mind? Astounding! This is it! The real thing! The one and only magical map! You, son, are my hero! You're great! Fantastic! Wonderful, even! With this, we can find the crystal stars just by holding this aloft before the legendary door. Right on, Professor! Good golly, what are we doing just sitting here, then? Goombella, Mario, off we go this instant! Let's take the magical map to the legendary door! I bet you didn't know this rotting old thing came off, did you? Haha. We can use this pipe to get down under the city streets. Come on, both of you, let's get moving. Oh wait, hang on a second. Mario, something just occurred to me. I'm fairly certain there are quite a few hoodlums below, so keep your guard up. You two do know about your action commands, don't you? I'm gonna say of course, because the tutorial is long. Really, a master are you? Maybe you ought to practice it just this once to be safe. No thanks, I'm good. A bold young lad, aren't you? Very well then, down we go. Just stand on the pipe and tilt down to enter. And here we go, we're gonna enter the sewers. The sewers is a place you will be entering in between every chapter. We're gonna go ahead and start here by going off to the right. Hey man, what's up? Who's the hottie you got there with you? What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice. Man, what a fine-looking Goomba with a what's a fine-looking Goomba doing with a tubby mustache man like that? Oh, it is like so sweet that you boys think I'm cute, seriously. Yeah, guys like you just make me want to feel like totally barfing. Now get out of our way. Ouch, that was cold. What, you too good for us? Come off of it, sister. Nobody zings us like that. Nobody. Let's get him. Alright, now we have our first real battle outside the tutorial battle that it started us off with. A Goomba, a Spiny Goomba, and a Paragoomba. My, the whole Goomba family tree. The only one I should warn you about is that fellow in the middle, the Spiny Goomba. See the spike on his head? Well, jump on that and you're the one who will take damage. The Paragoomba's airborne, so your hammer won't reach. You'll have to jump for him. Always take your opponent's situation into considering when fighting. Always. Oh, and that's right, I forgot to tell you something vital. You can press Y to change the order you two attack in. You can attack first if you feel like it, Goombella. Don't forget that. And now that's also something new from the first Paper Mario game. You can put Goombella in front of you, and she can attack first. This will also mean, although the enemies target their attacks randomly, she'll be in front to absorb certain attacks. But we're going to start off with Mario in the front, and we're just going to hammer this Goomba. As you can see, they only have 2 health, and they fall nice and easily. Now, we attack with her, she has 2 attacks. She's got her head bonk, which is just a regular head bonk, which we would not want to use on the Spiky Goomba, because it would damage her. We could use it on the Paragoomba, but instead, I'm going to show off her Tattle ability. Now, I won't be tattling every enemy, but I will be tattling all the bosses, because, as you can see, when you tattle on them, it gives you information about them. It tells you their attack, their HP, and their defense. Their defense will reduce the amount of damage you do. For every number it is, it'll reduce your attack by that number. So if they have a defense by 1, you'll do 1 less damage to them. You can't hammer it while it's flying, but rough it up and it'll totally plummet. So that's the key. If you jump on the Goomba, it will fall to the ground and you can attack it with your attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and use the hammer on the Spiky Goomba and take him out. Now he's done. And we're going to go ahead and attack the Paragoomba with Goombella. Missed the extra command. I've got to get better at that. Ooh, Mario's going to go down. I'm going to keep taking too much damage. I'm definitely going to practice more. But these early fights are pretty much easy, and you don't have to worry about falling. Now, since we're really early on, that gained us 10 star points. From Goombas, that's a whole lot of experience to earn. We've taken them out. Oh, wee! Now, this is one of the few situations where they'll run away instead of just disappearing into coins and other various health recovery and items you can use for later on. Ha! Later on, losers. That felt awesome! Are you ready, Mario? There are plenty more where that came from, and they'll all have it in for us. When they attack, try to hammer on or jump on them while on the field. Attack successfully, and you can perform a first strike when you enter battle. So if an enemy catches sight of you, be sure to thump him before you go into battle. Now what he means is if you come across an enemy, you can hit him with your hammer or jump on him, and it'll initiate a first strike. It'll give you basically whichever command you used, and it'll allow you to do that before the turns. So you'll get that, then you'll get to attack normally, allowing for extra damage. It's very useful when you come across some of the harder enemies in the game, because you start doing a lot of damage later. Now we just have regular Goombas here. I do believe that there's the first strike, and you can see that we run up to him. And now we can just a little bit too late on those action commands. I will get better, don't worry. It's not gonna be too rough for this whole adventure. We're gonna move on. Now you can let me know, if you want me to cut out fights, I will definitely edit them so that we can cut the fights out. Now if you hammer a Paragoomba, it'll automatically start low to the ground, allowing for you to use your hammer on him when you normally couldn't, because normally they're flying too high up in the air. But as I was saying, if you want me to cut the fights out, just leave a comment and I'll edit the fights out. I will be showing, if you want me to do this, I will be showing the first type of enemy, but I'll cut out the rest of the fights for each enemy, because it gets kind of boring watching you fight the same enemy over and over again. Now what we have here is an item block. If you hit it with your hammer, you get a mushroom. This replenishes 5 HP. It's going to give us the tutorial which I just said. You can press start, and you can go over to your gear, items, mushroom, and I'm going to use it on Mario. Now it'll bring him right back up to 9 HP, and he won't be leaning over looking all tired again. Now I'm going to get the first strike on this spiky Goomba right here. Now these fights are easy because your first strike is enough to deal enough damage to kill him, so there's really not too much of a delay in getting back to the running. But we're going to continue moving on here. Now you see most enemies will drop coins and other various items. We get a fire flower. This is an attack item in this game. This is the first example of this. What you're going to do with attack item is you use it in battle, and it's going to do fire damage to them with the fire flower. There are lots of different attack items. Some of them are good, some of them aren't so good. Now, ooh, what's that thing? Well, maybe that'll come into help later. Now these enemies are called Spinias. They are a slightly stronger than the Goomba. I believe they have 3 HP. I will do Tattle on them with Goombella. And you can see this is the first example we have of an enemy holding an item. Enemies in this game can hold items, or badges, as you can see. And badges are... we'll talk about that a little bit later. But we're going to go and tattle the Spinia. That's a Spinia, a totally weird creature made of thin, papery boards. It certainly looks unique. Nobody knows much about these creatures, actually. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, and defense is 0. Its attacks are super swift, but it should be pretty easy. Just give it a hee-yah! So now I'm going to go ahead and jump on the Spinia. Oh, gotta get better at those. Now, see, they award 3 XP, just like a regular Goomba. XP star points. I will be calling it XP, as that's what it is in traditional RPGs. I'm going to go ahead and take out this other Spinia. Oh, that's what happens when your opponent strikes you first. They get the first strike on you, and they can deal damage to you at the beginning. Most enemies can also first strike you, so you want to be careful that if you don't just enter battle regularly, that you attack them. We took out the first Spinia, and the second one's going to get to attack us. And that's what happens when you use an action command perfectly. If it does 1 damage, you can block and give yourself 1 defense. So they won't do any damage to you. There are stylish commands as well. We'll getting a little bit more into those once we unlock a feature in just a little bit. We're going to go and attack with Goombella. And the Spiny is gone. A nice 6 experience to continue on. Now we're going to move on here towards the right. Going to go and pick up this coin, and we see a key up there. We're going to go and press this button, and we'll get a little bit more of the mechanic they like in this game. And stairs have been revealed, allowing us to progress further. You see that corner down? We'll be coming back to that later on. So we're going to go ahead and jump up here. And because I've played this game so many times, we're going to go ahead and jump down here and grab this black key. A strange black key, but what could it be for? Well, I know what it's for. And we're going to go ahead and head up back up these stairs again. And we're going to go into this room right here. Ooh, we have a chest. Alright. Whoa! Hey, you, can you hear me? You can? That must mean you're the hero of legend. Well, I guess that is true. Only a great hero of legend can hear my voice. Yeah, everything else? Nobody. Nothing. See, long ago an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. I was bummed. I've been in here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. So yeah, anyway, big guy, what brings a hero like you to a place like this? Mario, a word with you. I'm not exactly confident we can trust this box. I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Well, drat. I just said it out loud! What is wrong with me? Oh yeah, searching for the crystal stars, are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely going to need my help if you need to get those bad boys. So, first you should look for a key to this box, and use it to get me out. By the way, the key looks like this. Ah, convenient. We found one just like that. What do you think we ought to do, Mario? Well, even though I would not want to open it because we know something bad's going to happen, the adventure won't do very much if we don't. So, We go ahead and open it up. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You brought the key! Yes! Man, I owe you big! Use the black key? Yes, thanks. Ha! Thanks nothing! Wee-hee! Fools! And now we get our first experience with the black chests. An evil spirit. Oh boy, did you fall for it? I burned you. What do you think, I was gonna help you? Instead, I'm gonna spread a little of the suffering I've endured in that stupid box. Yeah, sorry, but those are the breaks. I'm gonna cast an evil, terrible curse upon you. Boogly woogly woo, you're cursed! Wee hee hee hee, enjoy that curse, sucker. You got what you deserved. You wanna hear all about the sweet curse I just dropped? Then listen well. From now on, if you press Y in certain areas, you'll turn into a paper airplane. Wee hee, trembling yet? Suffer the rest of your days under my terrible curse. Wee hee hee hee. Oh, I can't help but chortle. You're doomed. This curse is pretty rough, so I guess I owe it to you to explain it. That's nice. Ready? If you stand on an airplane panel like this one, the floor will start to glow. Yeah, okay, now you're on the panel. Now try pressing Y. Boom, you're a paper airplane. The worst part of this curse is that you must tilt left and right to control yourself. I guess if you get good at it, you might fly a long way, but that's the only good thing. So, to be honest, isn't this curse just about the worst thing to ever happen to you? Yeah, I get it. That's terrible. Wee hee hee. If you press B, you might return to normal. Maybe. You will. Every time. Farewell, you foolish fool. Wee hee hee. So, wow. What was that guy's beef? So that seems a little bit less like a punishment and more like a way to progress in the story. We'll be unlocking, as you can tell, probably a bunch of those powers, as we are Paper Mario. So you turn into an airplane and you can tilt back and forth, and we could get up here, which we couldn't previously. We transform back with B, and we enter the room with the 1,000-year door. Now get used to seeing this room, because we will be coming here a bunch. Oh, Mario, Goombella, look at that! It's the 1,000-year door spoken of in the legends. I can't believe it's real. So the legends are all true. There it is, big as life. Come, let's move closer. Alright. You guys, in the next part, we will be heading and standing on the pedestal in front of the 1,000-year door. So join me for part 3. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.